my god, it's like chicken.
Oh my god.
Oh, now she wakes up. Don't forget, folks, before we go any further, if you haven't already, please subscribe to the channel, ring the bell, like the video, and all that jibber jabber. And thank you very much for supporting Invincible Asia.
It's interesting that
They like the skin peeling thing.
Skin peeling thing in this.
They sure do, and here's why.
Why does this happen in every film?
No, I have a funny feeling that what we're about to watch here is actually going to be a remake of the first one, but with a budget. Welcome back to Invincible Asia. And another audiovisual commentary, this time with Men Behind the Sun 2 Laboratory of the Devil, out now on Blu-ray from Massacre Video. That is what we're going to be watching. And if you did manage to catch our first audio commentary on obviously on the first one, you would see the reactions that we genuinely had towards that movie. Would you watch it again?
No, simply for that one scene
there
that
was
really
quite
really
a few that
off.
really fucking shocked us. So yes, we're moving on with the sequel here.
Today I told you today I'm not going to be as
don't
articulated.
No,
today I'm going to just
let it
react.
Go. Let it go.
I'm going to react. I'm going to give you all comedy. George can give you info.
I'll
give the
try
comedy.
because this is like a first time watch for us both.
Yeah.
I've tried to avoid everything on this movie to go in blind. I want to have that same reaction. But anyway, I'm George from Invincible Asia, and this is
Mark
from.
Well, it was the Fan Addict, but now it's the Buffy Fan Addict.
Okay, the name of fuck. I just gave you a whole new tag and handle and
but that's fine. That's totally fine. You can find me on Instagram. Any single man can.
Any single man. That's not Instagram he's talking about. Anyway.
No, it is. People do that on Instagram, you know.
We're going to...
Presents the uncut, restored version of the film compiled from the original camera negative with video inserts from missing scenes.
Wow, okay.
Okay, so you set that gnarly... cover. I actually really like the cover.
The cover
is
a
good
great.
job, actually.
Out of
I
them
prefer
all,
it actually from the first one.
Yeah,
that's a nicer
much better cover. Massacre Video. We're going to start playing now.
Oh my god!
There we go.
How do we look on the camera? By the way?
We looked great.
Do we? Even my
even
6
with
o'clock
your
shadow,
non-shaved face and my shaved non-shaved face.
Oh fuck! We have an alien.
No, that's a body.
I know, but it looks like an alien.
It looks like an alien. It's a child. So I did learn.
Slurped apologies. I hate slurpers.
Okay. We're already into baby jars.
Wow.
Does that kind of puts a whole new twist on test tube babies?
That really does,
doesn't it? Like
because they're more like that's not even test tube. That's more like pickled babies.
Pickle jars, or you would keep passing.
Fuck
those.
me, is that real?
I mean.
That does not. If that is fucking prosthetic work, fucking fair play.
But I don't
did that because that's sensational.
I don't think it is, and here's why. So someone commented after during the live.
I don't see the live comments. I only see the non-live comments.
So someone said with the first one that yes, they did use real bodies. They bought.
I was right.
Body. I mean, yes, because you could not avoid looking at them. They literally looked so.
No.
That was a bit. But this is
actually giving me horror film, not historical
right.
war
so this
film.
is what. Remember we talked about the first one not being an exploitation film. It kind of got criticized for being an exploitation film when it wasn't really. It was actually a very well made, horrific, historical war piece.
Yeah.
This, for me, I feel is going to be more of an exploitation film.
I feel had they done Men Behind the Sun now, they wouldn't have got the MPAA and the BBFC probably would never, ever have allowed it. However, I imagine the budgets now to do a war film like Men Behind the Sun with that story.
Absolutely.
My God, it would be one of the most powerful films that I think you'll ever see in your life. Like, we're talking like Schindler's List times 20.
100%.
Like, that would be... Oh, that's very nicely cleaned up.
Right. It's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. So, here's the differences. This is made 4 years after the original.
Yeah.
But this one is made in Hong Kong.
Oh, okay.
or through Hong Kong studios with Godfrey Ho directing.
Yes,
The wonderful
Godfrey
incredible
Ho.
Godfrey Ho.
Demented.
I love this director. He's amazing.
He's amazing. He makes some of the most fucked up films I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, but he also makes some.
They're very interesting.
The fun ones, you know, like the ninja movies that he's infamous for.
Yeah.
But
Ebola
also,
syndrome and.
No, it was Herman Yao.
Oh, who did? Oh, what was Godfrey Ho did?
Godfrey Ho. I would say that, to be honest with you, these would probably be his tightest and grossest
so it's
Cat 3
it's
movies.
Herman I'm thinking
Herman
of.
Yao,
It's
you're
disturbing.
thinking of. Sorry, he's disturbing. Godfrey has made many and became more infamous for these cut and paste movies. Ninja Terminator, all those media books above your head. Ninja Terminator, Ninja Operation, Ninja this, Ninja that.
Yeah.
You know, he filmed...
It's kind of like 80s action films that like spliced footage from more popular films.
So they would buy...
So they got Dolph Lundgren, spent all of their fucking budget on paying for him. So they're like, we have no money for explosions.
We'll cut in a
so
few
we're
old
gonna
Japanese movies or Korean movies. That's kind of basically what he did. And this is why I kind of praise the man. And
you seen geishas whenever you were in Japan?
We did. There was a couple. Not painted up as much, but yes, they were certainly out.
But tea house ones, not
tea house ones. We didn't go in. No, not prostitution ones. No, definitely not. Wouldn't have interested us anyway. This print is absolutely gorgeous.
This is,
isn't it?
Very clean.
Wow. But this so Godfrey Ho has obviously seen what Men Behind the Sun did, the power that it had as a horrific movie, and was able to get a budget, and I'm guessing come along and say, right, I want to remake this in a bit of a bigger, brasher, cleaner kind of version.
Yeah.
Because the first one was quite gritty to some degree.
It was very gritty.
Whereas this already feels as a movie. This feels
like a film.
Yes.
The first one felt a little too realistic.
This one, the camera work is so different. It's very movie-like.
Much more cinematic.
Oh, absolutely. That's the word I'm looking for. Sorry. Much more cinematic.
The first one was more like docu-style.
Really?
Despite some stunning shots.
But
in
such a beautiful way. Yeah. But I also... So Godfrey Ho started... I mean, he's made... Some say they don't even know the real amount of movies he's been behind. He's also directed some genuine...
What is IMDb page? What, there's 400?
There's a ridiculous amount because he's written so many. He's written so many. He's directed so many. He started off in the Shaw Brothers alongside John Woo.
Is he like the Scorsese of Hong Kong?
No.
Done like so many
films. He's actually, a lot of people would have said he's more the Ed Wood.
Well, okay, that makes actual sense because Scorsese's films, are like...
But people only focus that on... Is that a mark on the camera? I thought it was on my TV.
So did I there. No, it was on the negative.
People only focus on Godfrey's cut and paste stuff.
Yeah.
They don't see this. They don't see Princess Madam, Angel Enforcers, some of the best Girls with Guns movies.
My favourite films.
Right? So he was behind all that too. And a host of other incredible stuff. But as an assistant director at Shaw Brothers, alongside John Woo.
Yep.
He was under Chang Che, and he was behind one of my all-time favourites as a child and even today, Legend of the Seven Golden Vampires, the Shaw Brothers Hammer crossover, which was fucking incredible. I think Boxers from Shantung, The Angry Guest. He was behind tons of Shaw Brothers classics as an assistant director. But again, people just kind of see these cheaply made ninja movies.
Yeah.
Now, thankfully, I have a lot of those cleaned up on Blu-ray, widescreen.
They're quick cash-ins because they did well.
It was a product of its time.
Absolutely. Or, VHS BIM.
Well,
make a quick buck.
Yeah, exactly. But, I mean, this is why I feel movies like this, solid feature films, are more important as part of his filmography because we can see what a filmmaker he is. It's not just... He's quickly writing off a couple of scenes for a cheap Korean movie that he's going to put a few Western ninjas in. Yeah. This is real filmmaking. Oh.
Jesus wept.
What is that?
Whoa.
The SS women
kind of movies. Werewolf on the SS.
The exploitation movies.
Yes. All we need is Sybil Danning or like Linda Blair to walk in or Pam Grier. and we have a
Could
girl,
you-
woman in chains prison film.
Could
Absolutely.
you imagine?
My God, I would have loved. Whenever the first time I met Mike, I remember sitting and talking to him, and we had a wonderful conversation about Linda Blair because he did that film with her that I now can't remember the name of. It was like an adventure film, and he said he worked on that with her, and she was so lovely.
I have it here somewhere.
She's incredible, and then he obviously talked to me about Jennifer Love Hewitt.
Yes, on the
work on the tuxedo, and that they spent a lot of time training her, and then they ended up not using a lot of it. It was so unfortunate and funny. You must ask him, Mike. I know you watch. I still want to see the footage because you said you had the footage of Jennifer training, and I want to see it because I'm dying to see what way that woman was trained up.
Do you think Jennifer would be good in this role?
No. No, but I could see Sybil Danning doing this. You know who Sybil Danning is. She was in like The Howling and stuff. Yeah. I could see her in that kind of role.
True.
100%. Or Pam Grier.
I mean, what I'm already getting here is not vibes of Men Behind the Sun.
I'm not getting Men Behind the Sun. I'm getting
something completely different.
Yeah.
Something. No, I feel that this is why. So the director, I forget his name. The original director, Tianfu Mu.
From the first one?
From the first one.
Yes, yeah.
Totally disregards part 2 and 3 here. He disregards Godfrey Ho's films, and he made, remember I told you there was a part 4, Black Sun, the Massacre at Nanking. He made that as the direct sequel to the first one. So he's saying,
okay, she's clearly not speaking.
Ignore Godfrey's movies.
Yeah.
As what the original sequels is.
I mean, don't a lot of directors do this? Look at Carpenter with like Halloween. Look at Craven with Nightmare. Not so much Sean Cunningham with Friday the 13th because he was involved in so many of the Friday the 13th movies and had a lot of sway over Victor Miller's original screenplay, like that original idea, and he produced so many of them. But a lot, like John Carpenter's came out and said, like, oh, you know what, everything after Halloween 2 just wasn't even relevant. Right. Jamie Lee came back and she said, I'll do H2O as an homage to the original 2 that John did. We'll do that. He's kind of endorsed what David Gordon Green has done with the new trilogy, even though the last movie was really not good. But a lot of directors do that because people come along and they make a great film and then they're like, oh, let's make a sequel. Do you want to be involved in it? Nah. Okay, well then we'll just get someone else to do it.
It's true. It's true.
So I'm not surprised that he was like, no, I don't even take them in as part of this franchise or part of the work. But I'm
starting to see why, and it's only started. But this, there's such a difference to the feel of this altogether. These people are acting.
Oh yes, this is acted.
This is acted, whereas the other one felt so real.
Do you know what it was down to? And I say this all of the time. There is something so pure about child actors. It almost comes across like you watch things like The Goonies. I'm just using that as an example. Now, yes, they're acting, but they're having fun. And it doesn't seem like they're really acting it.
Yeah.
It's as if they're just enjoying the time.
Yeah.
Now, I'm not saying those children enjoy being in the first Men Behind the Sun because wow. But however, I think that because they're not trained to this level, or they're maybe weren't amateurs, maybe they were genuine like young first theatre students or whatever. They just kind of went with it.
Absolutely, and it was tough rules.
And the director probably just said, "Listen, all we need you to do is say these lines and just say them how you'd say them normally." And I appreciate. That's why I appreciate indie filmmaking so much.
Oh, absolutely.
Because
that's what I got from the first one.
It's much. It for me, it seems much more realistic. You can connect with an indie film on a much deeper level. And funny, I actually just watched Juliette Landau, Martin Landau's daughter, who played Drusilla in Buffy. She's directed her first feature, Place Among the Dead.
Very good.
An indie vampire film, but done as a documentary kind of style.
Wow.
Fantastically well done because it seemed so... There was so much heart and soul, and it was so genuine. And her acting in it was so incredible. Like I've watched it twice now, and I only got it yesterday. Oh gosh. It only arrived yesterday. But that's the kind of film that I like because I can get into it. This, I sit back and I just enjoy.
That's what I'm thinking. Yeah, we're already not as tense as we were with the first one. We can relax and kind of take it in. Now I know it's going to get a lot worse because This came out in 1992.
Yeah.
It was banned in Australia until I think 2004.
Shit.
Because
see, I wouldn't take
even
much...
with cuts, it was still banned.
No,
you know?
I can understand why the first one's cut. We've only got into this about 5 minutes.
But this one?
Well, I'm waiting to see it. I'm waiting. However, they banned I Spit on Your Grave. And then I look back on it and I'm like,
yeah,
actually, I've seen worse films since that. Now, obviously, at the time that, what was I Spit in Your Grave, 70s?
Yeah, but this was the 90s where you started to get Tarantino stuff coming out. You started to get things like where Hollywood was turning violent.
Yeah. Well, you already had Scorsese doing Taxi Driver and Mean Streets and all of those types of films.
Very true. Which were before this.
I mean, Taxi Drivers and like 20 Minutes is extremely violent.
Yeah. And it probably got a release.
Oh, of course it did. Again, but then it was mainstream money. It was a studio produced film. Because Scorsese had shown himself as an independent filmmaker, the studio wanted to make a film with him and he got De Niro and he was able to do this.
As in
Godfrey
De
Ho's
Niro?
De Niro. Godfrey clearly has a lot of connections within Hong Kong film industry. I mean, he's been obviously working for so long. So he's able to bring in familiar faces, which is going to bring in audiences.
Yeah.
And he has the backing of so many behind the scenes people that he can be like, well, you're the best cinematographer that I've worked with, so come in and shoot this movie because you'd be perfect for this.
This is quite well shot, actually.
It's beautifully filmed.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, Godfrey was working kind of solid 25 years in the business. He's now teaching filmmaking.
Amazing.
Arna Venema was one of his students, I do believe.
Oh, Arna was one of his students?
Yeah, sure. That's what he said, yes.
Amazing. He did say that in the interview,
He did in the interview, and he also let it drop that an exclusive that Godfrey is coming back with another directorial feature after retiring in 2000. So,
Is that the last time he directed a film?
He directed Manhattan Chase with Cynthia Rothrock and Lorraine Avedon from No Retreat, No Surrender. Wasn't fantastic. Fun, but not fantastic. And I think that was it. He kind of just...
See, we already have typical movie
even the
cliches. It's oh my god! Do you know what this? It's like, do you know what? It's taken me from like Wharf. That was a beautiful jump cut,
wasn't it? Absolutely.
Beautifully done jump cut there, from the cigarette to that. That was brilliantly done. But it's going for me from like war films and then Dr. Zhivago it's like the music even goes like very epic and grand, and then there's like this love story,
and this is the problem, like, we can't turn this up full blast while we're doing this because
we're relying on subtitles here,
and also YouTube would block it, but but we're only getting hints of what is actually behind this. To be able to watch them all again with full volume would be a different experience altogether.
Yes, but obviously this is why we don't do that first, because our reactions wouldn't be as genuine the second time around.
Exactly.
And that's what George loves, is the reactions. He loves to get a good reaction.
I do. And do you know what? This is rare for me to watch something like this series first time. I've never seen these movies, as I said, so this is like totally fresh for me.
Do you know what really amazes me, right? You see these films, I remember whenever The Matrix came out, and there was this thing that they had said where there's a scene in The Matrix where they go to open a door handle. And the camera's on the door handle, and obviously they come in to do it, but you could see the camera, so they put a tie on it to make it look like it wasn't there.
Right.
This is 92 and they're filming black glasses. Do I see a camera anywhere in sight? No. And Matrix was 99 and that's what they had to do. Like, true. I don't get it. Like, I don't see any camera.
You see the note? See the note he's holding?
Yeah.
That's what's reflected in his glasses.
Yeah.
And it looks brilliant.
Yes.
That's like a comic book panel.
Yes.
Isn't it?
Yes. Look at
like you would see in an anime.
Here comes the Dr. Zhivago, the big epic music. Here come the Japanese to kill you all. This is lovely.
But like this, for me, this is like fucking brilliant. It's just so shot beautifully.
See shots like this. Okay, so I'm saying Dr. Zhivago is like just an example because obviously Dr. Zhivago's in the snow. Edges, eh? But yes, dark edges. It's it's so polished. It's almost like Band of Brothers-esque.
Aye,
right?
Right, yeah.
You know?
It really is.
Beautiful camera shots, lovely colours. The colour palette's stunning in this. The colour palette in the first one we did say was beautifully done, because I had referenced Come and See, the German the Russian war film, which was freaking phenomenal. and it reminded me of that
That's
in terms
the one
of the
you
colour
got
palette.
the DVD cover, and it was the drawing of the guy's face.
Yes, that
in
was
front.
the Criterion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember that.
It was, I mean, fantastic film, George. If you ever get a chance to watch it, watch it. But, or I can lend it to you. But it's fantastic. This is more like that gave me those kind of vibes, like European cinema vibes.
But I also
this
feel
is
we're
giving
going to
me
drop
like,
into Hong Kong action movie.
I feel like this is
some
going to come
point.
like this because we got that at the end of the first movie whenever the swords and all came out and the kicks were happening and whatever. And that we got a bit of that. But it's like it's dropping in and out of these kind of like very odd mashups of genres, which Godfrey does.
Does very well.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But it's
here's
so interesting.
So
that,
around this time period, maybe 2 years after this,
Uh-huh.
he did Honor and Glory and Undefeatable with Cynthia Rothrock. At the same time, two great films. So Vinegar Syndrome released Undefeatable lately.
Yes.
But also on that, the second cut of that movie, which I preferred, called Bloody Mary Killer.
Oh yes, you told me about
which is the Hong Kong version with 2 new actors in it, and a lot more action scenes, different storyline. But it was like
this is the
kind
bombing of the
flawless.
731 camp.
This is the war.
Is this Pearl? Okay, so is this like Pearl Harbor and stuff? Because this is around that time, or is this Nagasaki, or is this Hiroshima?
It's hard. It's very hard footage to make out, isn't it? Like it's real, but it's
real.
So
footage.
old
Yeah.
enough. And it makes the restoration look even better when it cuts back to
we
it.
know that it's set around that time.
Yeah.
Of the just post-war.
But I do feel I do feel this is a remake.
Yeah. Okay. So post World War II, the Russian Japanese.
So he looks quite like the original guy in the.
He does actually.
Yeah. But I'm also getting Shaw Brothers vibes from it. You know, like there's a feel to, because obviously he has got that background in the Shaw Brothers.
Yeah.
I'm getting that feel of the war movies from Shaw Brothers.
What he does, what I think, especially with Shaw Brothers films, they're very bright. I think all of those old kind of
very
martial arts
kind of.
Well,
almost.
yeah, in a way it is. Like, I mean, it's all very, very done with a lot of brightness. There's a lot of light in a lot of the Shaw Brothers films, you know, and that's how you can differentiate. Like, that's how I used to differentiate between a martial arts film and a Chinese horror movie.
Yes.
Because Chinese horror movies were always very Jesus fucking Christ. Chinese horror films were always much darker. They were set in like dark places, candlelight. They used a lot of natural lighting.
Yeah.
Or like that soft blue, you know, that we see in action films and stuff.
You see that night shots and stuff.
Yeah.
The blue light's amazing.
I love that soft blue light that they use in films. We need to bring that back because it's so underrated.
I tried that with Splash Area.
Yeah.
You know, to light it in Hong Kong kind of ways. And
can I just say, I was so proud of my little movie moment on Mindy Has to Die.
Oh, yes.
Whenever I was like, why don't we just use this light stick as the police lights?
Exactly.
And I came running towards, you remember that?
Yes.
Came running towards the thing. And it was so effective when I actually seen the movie. I was like, oh, that's my contribution.
This is what I
Plus,
feel.
I was in that film too.
Well, that's true.
I was a body, yeah.
You were a body. But you have to be creative with those kind of things. Like, I love using natural light. I love working with natural light. And it seems to be here, there's a lot of that too. But you just got to go with what you have. You know, like if that's... Yes, obviously this is a bigger budgeted than I'll ever have. Studio production.
You don't know that yet.
Yet. But, you know, I still feel that certain scenes have shown us it is all about the natural light. And it works very, very well. Oh, no bones about it.
This ultimately seems much more pro-Japanese than holy fuck.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
So this is the deleted scenes.
These are the insets.
This is the insets of the stuff that has been cut.
So you can definitely see, oh gosh, right, that's all been cut.
Wow.
That's another real dead body.
They're going to split her.
Holy fucking Christ. Oh, why go round the belly button? Why not just go through it? Is that how they usually cut a body?
Yeah, that's what they...
He's right down to the vulva!
But they are there... Oh, fucking hell. Oh, see the fatty set that?
Oh, yeah, they've cut that.
So we could, yeah.
And, Jesus wept. Oh my God.
So you can understand again why.
Oh God, I can see right up her men.
There's a lot of bits there. Jesus. Oh, look at those feet.
She's been dead for a while.
Well, I mean, this is what someone had commented, that they were getting these bodies to use because they didn't have the special effects. They didn't have the latex work, things like that. They didn't have the ability to do.
This is like.
But this is quite
shit here, right? Isn't it?
Pretty much. It's strange what they're cutting.
It's so weird what they cut and what they haven't cut. This is confusing. Why have that and then not that? It's odd. The cuts on this are very strange.
Quite obviously a real heart.
Yeah, but they're showing parts of it and then not showing other parts
of it. It's almost like
so...
what they're coming back to is when there's enough hands covering it.
Yeah, there we go. So another cut. There we go. And then back to...
Oh, sweet Jesus.
She was on the face.
I think I'm done with my tea.
That is one black liver. Fuck me. Oh, mate, she's been rotten for a while.
That is pretty...
That's fucking disgusting.
It's gross.
What the fuck? What are they cutting through now?
I mean, they're looking... Oh my God almighty.
Jesus! Is that what our insides look like? Oh my God, they're like pulling their fucking fanny out as well.
I actually can't look.
Fuck me, her vulva and everything came out there.
Oh my God, it's disgusting.
Oh, it looks like be like...
Oh, please. Oh, look at the fluids and everything. Mark, don't you throw up over my DVDs. I swear to God. Spent decades collecting. Can you take your hat off if you're going to throw up?
You can leave.
The autopsy is all done for today.
Fucking hell, I'd like to think so. There's nothing left in there. Oh, and now we're back to the film. All internal... What? I can't read now.
An internal organ.
Amputation, must be sampled for future reference. Okay, so this is the start of these.
That's a lovely hallway.
So obviously they're starting on dead. It's gorgeous, actually. They're starting on dead bodies and then... Well, are they? Or is she only supposed to have just died? Or...
I'm seeing lots of glass jar. Oh, fuck. Oh, Jesus, fuck. Oh, my God. Look, they're loving it. Oh, wow.
I'm sorry. Oh, God, Jesus!
Fucking hell,
fuck me! Stop it! Christ!
Oh, my God.
Oh!
It's gone right. Bloody hell.
Oh my fucking God.
It's rough like
that's nasty.
Oh.
Fuck.
I just need to check our positioning.
That I didn't knock us off. You're missing it, George.
I'm missing it for a reason.
You're missing it. Oh fuck.
Right, keep those legs
sorry.
still.
Sorry.
Put the camera over.
No, sorry. It's like hell here, it's horrible. Yeah. No shit. No shit. I completely lost all train of thought. I am now so disturbed.
We're lost.
Was gross.
That was extremely gross. Yeah. I don't think there's no other description for it. So he's obviously writing back to his love, telling her what's going on. And this is what we talked about before. How did these stories get out?
Yeah. And this is... I mean, it's fabricated for the film, obviously, but there's got to be an element of truth in that because they had to get out for them to make a film about it.
Absolutely.
However, that there please, George, don't.
Jesus Christ.
Don't do it. Because I'll be sick. If you start, that's me, I'm gone. You will have to stop filming. Oh.
That was so fucking gross. We're only like half an hour in. 25 minutes in.
Well, we talked for the first 5, so we're only about 20 minutes in. But do you know, it's like watching, you know when you watch a true crime documentary and then they say, oh, Dahmer chopped up his victims and da-da-da. And then you try and visualize it and you're like, oh my God.
Now we visualize
Now we know exactly what that looks like. That's fucking horrendous.
That was actually,
That was pretty gnarly. I hope that, I bet it's going to get worse.
Maybe, I wonder, could I go down that road?
No, no. I was gonna say, George, I will do anything for film. If you said you have to have real sex on this camera, I'd be like, no problem.
I know.
You suck this dick for a camera, no problem. You gotta chop up a real dead body. I'd be like, you are fucking deranged, and you need psychiatric help. I'm not doing it.
This is why I say I should have made films in the 80s.
What, so you could use real dead bodies?
Well, no, just so I could get
What
away.
are you going to do? Walk up to Clannyboy Cemetery and say, hey, could you exhume some corpses for me just for the film, please? Be great.
It would be kind of like, would you like to be in a movie? What,
you walk into the morgue? Would anybody like to be in a movie? Here.
Would you like to see...
We need written consent.
Would you like to see your granny in a movie?
Would you like to see your ma's vagina being chopped up in a film for 5 minutes?
Wow.
Yeah, sure, no problem.
My goodness.
I wonder if the bodies are actually like cadavers that were...
Donated.
No.
That's the word I'm looking for.
Is it...
Would you like to make a donation for my next movie?
But I wonder if they're like, maybe like people who weren't claimed or like victims that maybe, I don't know, like... They weren't able to...
No, they couldn't be. Nothing.
But like unclaimed victims?
Unclaimed victims, possibly, yes.
And that's how they get away with like... Well, I suppose back in then they didn't care about a clause, you know, of family members or whatever. They just were like, yeah, you've got bodies there. Great, send them over.
I would say there's a lot less red tape.
Yeah.
A lot less.
I mean, it's I'm sorry, this is hilarious. We're going from fucking like actual horror film, like body horror, to actual full-blown Gone with the Wind romance.
Drama.
Titanic.
But it's nice cutback. It's not like we're lost in it. That we know that he's thinking back to his time before.
However, I'm
there.
kind of, from what I'm picking up here, this is despite his kind of... God, what a bossy bastard. Get a bath. That's what he's supposed to bath in. With no water.
Just wash him down. He's probably going to piss in it. Do you remember like the first one?
Oh yeah, he drank the piss. Oh fuck. He clearly is...
I mean, I'm really enjoying this direction.
Her hair's horrendous.
Horrendous.
Your fiance is like sweet and sour pork.
Oh, they're friendly roommates.
Probably bumming each other. I'll have you know she hates sweet and sour pork.
Don't ever
use that metaphor again. Okay, sweet and sour fish. She hates that too. The dialogue is epic. Oh, look, there's those wee shoes again.
Oh, there's a tiny wee bit of Hong Kong action thing. I mean, this is the thing. If we had watched this first and not seen the first one, I don't think we would have thought walking into the first one that was going to do what it did to us, because we would feel this is how it's presented as a film, as a cinematic movie. Yeah,
oh god, the music has started. This is not going to be good. Oh fuck, they haven't even really oh, here it comes. This is the Ice Woman. Gotta recreate this.
This is what I'm saying about it's like a remake, a Hong Kong remake.
But they really haven't. I've been reading the subtitles for the majority of this. They really haven't segued into the camp. The first one really was like, there was a lot of story there. This one's just like, oh hey, it's very like, and to me, is it just me or is this one much more pro-Japan? I don't know.
It's not making them as evil.
It really isn't.
As the first one.
This scene may change our minds. This may change our minds because fuck. But she's only been in that locker for 10 minutes, for 30 seconds.
Well, that's true.
Although it must be freezing in there.
Well, he did turn it up. He did.
Oh yeah,
he did
dry ice as well.
It. Oh dear. But again, the difference in how it looks aesthetically, the budget that you see with it, is so different already to what that first one portrayed. And I think that's what made the first even more disturbing, was that realism, that grittiness.
Yeah.
Because there wasn't a budget to... love the painted on numbers there.
I know. Oh, look at the netting on her hair. This is it's not... faker. Yeah.
It's not... like the first one, they only had one woman Remember?
Yes. Yeah.
With the frozen hands and then they went with the
That
skin.
do you know what? That gave it a sense of like that was much more sinister for me.
Yeah.
This here kind of like numerous, but it probably was a case that they used numerous people, but obviously the first film maybe didn't have the budget to show maybe
Absolutely
4, 5, 6 people having their arms completely fucking ripped apart.
Yeah.
But that to me made it seem much more sinister. Torturing one person for an experiment seemed way, way, way more sinister than this here does.
Absolutely. Singling these people out because they all came with their name cards.
It came with the victim number. This is just kind of, this feels more like, you know, what a typical horror movie would be. A total exaggeration of a fact, you know. Now, we're not saying that they didn't chop up bodies and take out all the organs like they just did there. That's clearly fact because we've seen that in the first one. But, you know, maybe they've kind of like, do you know what? Instead of having one person freezing and breaking their arms off, we're going to have 4.
What the difference is here is we're seeing barrels at different temperatures.
Yeah.
And that's why they've got different...
That could potentially be factual.
There is a bit of thought behind it. It's not just a case of, well...
Oh my god, this is the dry ice now, isn't it? This is where shit's gonna get real. Fuck me.
But I'm still not...
that's it.
I'm still not getting exploitation from it yet. I don't feel...
No, well, the cutting up of someone's body was a bit exploitative.
Well,
she looks like she's dead already.
Dead. She does. Look, she looks the colour of the walls.
Liquid hydrogen. All internal cells are dead. Watch. Oh, this is cut.
This is cut.
Look at her face. Oh my...
Jesus.
Holy fucking shit. Going through around 100... Oh my god,
and then they put her in.
Oh my god, like she can't feel it because,
Well, she can fucking see it. Oh my god, it's like chicken.
Oh my god.
Oh, now she wakes up.
Aye, fucker, she's alive now.
Bloody hell.
Good. Oh no.
So minus 196 centigrade liquid hydrogen will be very easily fractured. Fuck me, of course.
You think so?
Bloody hell.
My god. Oh, this has been cut quick. That hasn't, though.
But...
Oh, that's not quite as bad as the...
Oh
my god.
But they cut...
It's fingers, real fingers.
Finger licking good.
Finger licking good. Oh, here's another arsehole. Odd what it's really strange what they're cutting and not cutting here.
Isn't it really? I don't get it. Maybe it was for running time.
Definitely not for runtime.
You know, some
they look like they're strategic cuts. They just don't.
Make sense. They absolutely. This is more horrific than the first. Remember the wee guy that was dancing because he was cutting people up and he was loving it.
Pippin, I called him.
Pippin.
Yeah.
And these guys are done like the crazies. Remember we talked about that?
Yes, that's exactly. Yeah.
This is more like it.
Yes, and the hazmat sets and everything.
Lighting is fantastic.
I love lighting. Like, I swear to God, we need to bring back like the 90s and 80s lighting to films.
While I see it as a bit of a remake, as such,
it is.
We aren't getting the kids.
That's one thing that we have not got is the children. Mm-hmm. And that is actually maybe a good thing.
It's good because it makes it different, and it gives.
Does it make it less shock? That's not makeup effects.
No, they were real boobs. You're right.
No, they were real boobs, but I mean they were.
See, now this was the guy, in the sense in the first one who a kid.
He was like, oh yes, bringing them in, yeah. Can you? Oh my god! Can you imagine that smell coming from that factory? Oh god, he's
barbecue.
Oh no! I don't need to say this again.
You just watched it.
Oh god.
There's definitely a whole new thought process behind this film.
He was dreaming about the man that was watching them attacking his woman.
But yeah, there's a whole different thought process behind this. I don't feel we're going to be too disappointed that it's just a remake. It's not. I don't think it's just a straightforward new vision.
He's remorseful.
Yeah. But, well, I mean, yes, I said this to you in the first one, that they couldn't all have been evil.
No.
Some of them had to be forced into this to be, as we saw with the kids, they were indoctrinated. Would that
But
be
look at it, yes, indoctrination.
yeah,
Yeah,
so
yeah,
this
yeah.
is the same with the adults.
But, it's very irrational when our 3-year-old daughter killed by gas, which we've seen in the first movie, actually. So
Yes, that's
we're not
right.
seeing that in this one. It'll be interesting to see.
But again, nice that Godfrey's...
Oh, now he understands what logs is, cutting
Yeah.
them up and using them in the fire.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Okay, gotcha.
But I like how he's referring back to that in the first one. It's
Yeah.
not a case of just doing it again.
That was one of the less shocking moments from the first movie, to be honest.
That's
Compared to everything else, that was one of the
wee
less...
blonde boy and his mum.
Yeah, and the bird, remember?
Yes,
the
the bird. You
um,
were more panicked about the bird.
That cat, oh my god, traumatized the fuck out of me.
I had a lot of comments from people saying I turned this off at the cat scene, or I couldn't watch this because of the cat scene. It wasn't.
Oh, really?
A lot of it was to do with the cat. Yeah.
See, I'm not the only one.
That's gorgeous, though, isn't it? That purplish kind of light coming in. And again,
it's
more
one of,
cinematic.
It's very it's one of the most underestimated aspects of film. I think people take the lighting in movie very much for granted because you don't actually realize you watch it, but you're taking in the moment, but you don't actually realize the mood that proper lighting sets for a film, for a scene, how it can affect the scene and change it. If they were lit up in a room that was very
like
clinical,
this
would not have the same impact on a viewer than having this lighting. So I think it's always good to...
This is why I'm saying a movie like this, it'll give us a whole different view on what Godfrey Ho can direct and produce compared to the cut and paste ninja movies. This is a whole new...
He can't send them to his girlfriend because he's being told he's not allowed to. So he's doing an outing tomorrow and he's going to take them. So the letters that he's been writing have not been getting out. But
yeah.
Oh my god.
Interesting. There was a report in the BBC today about the... I think it was during the war when they were confiscating letters from the French soldiers or something like that. Yeah, interesting. But you can understand why they don't want things going out because they're obviously...
Of course not. I mean, in today's world, it can't not get out with social media, cameras everywhere.
Exactly.
Everything gets
random post
out.
box.
However, the media still play a very, very important part in what we know.
Yeah, exactly.
And we rely on social media influencers and, people like that too. Truly, what in the name of God is that? Is that a rat?
It looks like a rat.
I can't tell what that is. And what are they going to...
Could have been your woman's vagina.
He's going to inject that up his arsehole. No, just into his butt cheek. That's okay. It's just blood.
I can't do needles.
Oh, right now. Forgot about that.
Don't like needles. I'm okay cutting people out with chainsaws and pulling their eyeballs out, etc.
What have they given him? I don't understand.
Right, rabies?
Oh my god, that's what it was.
20 seconds.
20 seconds, I doubt it.
Well, it's a slap in the arse.
They had to do 20 seconds for the sake of the film.
It's
you know what I mean? It's like Cujo,
Yeah, that's fun.
We have 90 minutes. The dog has to basically have rabies within seconds for this movie to work.
Within the credit.
Oh, God.
See? It's not just me.
God, they're relentless.
I know it's not even... There's not a...
Do you know what? I'm kind of glad that we haven't really had to experience biological warfare.
Personally?
Well, I mean...
Did you look into it?
Yes, I did. I've researched a lot into 731 and it's horrific.
Yeah.
But I'm really glad that we didn't have to... Actually, this never became a thing that people did all over the world.
Could you imagine?
My God.
COVID?
Well,
Could you imagine? Yeah. Really? It's...
COVID and its miraculous cure.
I mean, it's terrifying enough to imagine what could happen.
It's terrifying enough to imagine a bomb going off.
Fuck, I know.
But for them to drop pathogens all over a country, for people to bleed out their eyes, for their fucking anuses to prolapse.
Oh,
Fuck that.
That was the most, hands down, the most disturbing thing I think I have ever witnessed in any movie.
No, that woman being cut up was fucking next
No,
level.
I know that. You probably know.
I have not. Shut up, George. I may have been fisted, but I never lapsed.
I couldn't.
Okay.
That scene made me feel
It
ill.
made me feel ill. It was really,
like
really
genuinely gross. Never have had a moment of that feeling in my entire life.
Yeah.
I never imagined. That's what I mean. I'm hoping it was an effect, but it was fantastic. But I don't know if it was an effect.
Because it didn't look like an effect.
It really did not. This is some beautiful singing.
The ADR is shocking on it, though.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
There's a chance. I'm not too sure of the actors.
Here comes her tits.
I'm not too sure of the actors. There's quite possibly more Cantonese people playing the Japanese as such.
What are you kidding
I know,
me?
they
They cut a shot
cut-
of her boobs.
They cut one nipple. And they've shown us so many
disgusting
terrible things.
Because this is sexual.
This
is not, you know.
My word.
It's so interesting that they cut something like this in 92, like a sexual moment, you know, just pouring water on a woman's breasts.
Yeah.
Yet you look at some of the horror films from that time where like literally they were fully naked and there was no cuts on those.
But even like this morning, I watched a Shaw Brothers movie this morning, and there was a girl, and this is from 1971, and the girl was getting chased out of a room with her massive boobs jiggling about and her bum shaking, and he was like firing chopsticks at it or something. But that was 1971, and yet it was still kept in. So it's odd that something like this. I'm wondering.
Cuts. Maybe just because of what it is. You know, it's not a made up thing. It's actually based on reality. Yeah. And I think that's potentially why so much of this is called.
Oh, I mean, look at that's fucking real. Oh, fucking Jesus. That is so real. Do you see the hair? Oh. This is just so wrong. I mean, I'm loving it. Oh, fuck.
Jesus wept. Oh, that sound.
So it is the cutting is oh fuck the blood pumping. Jesus. You couldn't be a doctor, Mark, or a surgeon?
I could give needles, like I could be an auxiliary nurse. But I couldn't. Oh, his heart's still pumping!
Jesus, what?
That's it. Why is that still? But what is happening? Yes, this is supposed to be an alive man, but how did they do that?
It's amazing. I mean, I dread to think the theories of how they're doing it, because it could be quite shocking. Oh,
it was a nice little cut from the heartbeat to the Japanese flag.
Yeah. Like that. Oh, I know where we're going with this.
Mm-hmm.
Remember the pots?
Yeah.
Look at that. That's such a gorgeous shot.
That is a beautiful shot.
I mean, it does. It stands apart because it's cinematic.
Yeah.
Without a doubt. And it's not gripping us in the way the first one did, I don't feel, because of that. But it is beautifully done.
Jesus Christ. Face Japan and bow to His Majesty. It's very...
Yeah, it's a gorgeous movie, like.
There's some incredible shots in it, some very epic shots.
I mean,
like look at this camera movement.
I feel people need to look back at Godfrey's filmography and not just the stuff that they laugh at. There's a lot of movies he has directed, full features, that are totally worth a look. 100%.
Would you say that about you, Bull?
No. Absolutely not.
At least with Ed Wood, he became famous for Plan 9 from Outer Space, which actually is a fucking hilarious movie.
It's a fantastic movie.
It's really good. And people laughed at Verhoeven, but I still think that Showgirls is the greatest film made ever.
It's unfortunate, but
I
you do.
love it. It's fantastic.
You never thought you'd hear that mentioned in an audio commentary for Men Behind the Sun 2.
It's just a little insight into me, you know?
Yeah.
Sometimes it's nice for these people, the 56 people that watch us, you know, to get to know a little bit more about us,
something
you
a bit
know?
more personal.
Yeah.
Fuck, these are much bigger jars than...
If he's going to throw this into the crowd, oh god. I thought he was going to dump that over their heads there.
Shit! Back at you! Oh, there we go. We get the first slaps.
We got the slaps. First slaps
We
of
were
this
getting-
movie.
People were getting much more... Oh, no, he's
How
getting
many
an
is he
idea.
dropping?
No, he's getting...
Oh. Mm-hmm.
See, even when he was feeling her tits earlier, he was like cutting down with his hand between her breasts.
Yes.
So he's always like...
Jesus, he's really fucking going for that.
He thinks it's hilarious.
What, the one getting slapped?
Yeah, he's
like
like, he had a wee
this is
smile
ridiculous.
on his face there, didn't he? Looked a wee bit.
You
like,
must be careless when you're doing experiments.
you
You
two
choose
were
to
so careless.
Okay, that was not a good translation
No, it
there.
really wasn't,
Because
was it?
no, they shouldn't be careless.
Please go and get 2 other bottles of wine.
Wine? That was wine. That looked like water. Didn't look like wine at all.
But you know, Jesus turned water into wine, so...
Oh, did he fuck?
Maybe...
Oh, go and get 2 more bottles of wine. Here, we'll bring you
There we
4
go.
tiny bottles.
Yeah, here's your tester bottles.
And he's going to chuck those up in the air, isn't
He
he? And
is,
see who
indeed.
gets touched by that.
So it was the checker pieces in the original one?
No.
No?
No. It was the pans in the original one who got hit by... Oh, it was the checker
when he
pieces,
threw
but
the
you got
pottery.
so focused on the fucking checker pieces. There we go, you say there we
But
are.
this is...
Yeah.
So I like this
It's
idea.
very interesting, yeah.
Like his new take on it, which
Yeah.
is with
I like this.
wine.
Yeah.
I like that. Yeah. Ooh, wine? Pathogens. Yes, I like that.
Right.
I like that adaptation.
Yeah.
That was nice. No, I'll be honest.
I have to say I prefer the checker.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It was
it was
interesting,
much
but I'm glad that
for the
he
pebbles.
didn't. He's not doing a total direct, scene for scene remake.
That was the clap.
Golfer.
Well,
So
you
we
didn't
are-
win either, so...
Well, we know what's going to happen. It's like watching Titanic. You get to, what's going to happen?
I never know what's going to happen in Titanic. I genuinely always feel like I'm going to get a different ending each time I watch it. I genuinely do. I believe that sometimes
That's a
that
lovely
Jack
show.
got onto that fucking...
He might have done
onto that door. And,
underneath it,
well, here we go. This is a bit of a reminisce.
but it's. I mean, again, it's giving us shades.
It's like
It's
that
giving
music,
us
like
shades.
Battle of Britain.
Yeah.
War movie. Dur, dur, dur. Whenever they're all getting like the ammo into the. You know.
I'm hearing tones of Fantasy Mission Force and stuff.
Oh, well, you would hear that.
But lovely, beautifully lit again.
Mm. Oh, budget.
Yeah. But yeah, again, sorry, we're getting shades of what happened in the first one.
Yeah.
And that's good.
Only on a grander scale.
Yeah.
Actually, a little bit.
Oh, so they're actually going to do it?
Fuck, what?
Fuck. Didn't get this in the first one.
All they need is masks on the face and flamethrowers, and we have Romero.
Yes, absolutely. And of course, the Crazies would have been out about 15 years before this, around.
No.
Maybe 10 years before?
I would say so. Well,
What was it,
77, so
15? Yeah.
Amazing, right?
I must show you my Crazies.
Look at that run. It's like Dad's army.
It is,
Look at him in
isn't
the back. This is fucking
My
great.
Crazies DVD cover that Lynn signed.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Lucky bastard. Lynn's actually... I think I've seen there Lynn's doing a signing, actually, online.
Oh, shit.
I think so, yeah.
It's an interesting way to sign stuff.
No, it's like live signing. You know, you go on, you watch her, and you sign, and you buy a picture. I think
Oh,
I've seen
right.
that she's doing one for some horror convention, maybe. I don't know.
Cool. Good for her.
Her icon, really, isn't she?
She is. Is this, we're not flying, but if you just bob around a little, we'll make it look...
It's like, do you remember, it's like old style, you know, whenever they want it to look like there's an earthquake
Earthquake.
in a film, you know, they shook the camera.
Yeah.
Although not in the actual movie Earthquake
No,
that was released, because they actually had a soundstage that
That's
moved.
right.
So they did.
they did indeed.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, he's crossed.
We know this scene.
We sure do.
Wind direction, safe for experiment for now. Wind changes very quickly, mate.
Yeah.
That shit could be coming your direction. Don't fucking...
Could you imagine, like, if they drop it and the wind's all...
Fucking all... Yeah. Oh, fuck, we just killed half of our soldiers.
And the guy's left on the cross. Hello?
I'm going to faint. Okay, ready to drop the bombs. Why is he going to faint? Altitude?
That's nice. Look at that sky. This restoration is gorgeous.
Stunning restoration. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful.
I love them wee glasses. The goggles, right? They're pretty cool, like Biggles.
Yeah, it's giving me Lawrence of Arabia vibes.
Lawrence Arabia meets Biggles.
Yeah.
Whatever happened to Biggles? I'm surprised they haven't remade Biggles.
For good reason.
Well, yeah.
Isn't this shocking, like, what they did to people? That's just awful.
It really is. I'm smiling, but it really is.
You're...
I'm smiling because I'm loving how it's made.
Yeah.
I'm really happy that they've went bigger, you know? And the cameraman was able to get up there.
Yeah, right. Oh.
Fuck
oh my god.
me.
Oh my god.
That was quite... Like, there was definitely impact there.
Yes.
Jesus. Oh, fuck.
Oh, fuck.
This is
Damn
good.
it.
What a twist.
Whoa. Something's going on.
Oh, fuck. This is... Wow.
Is he going to
Oh, that's
force him
his
to
friend,
crash?
Hinda, who posted his letter for him.
Shit.
Oh, jeez, Louise. So, obviously, if in their cockpit, they should have that door sealed.
Yeah.
So they might be okay, but...
I'm surprised they let him land. I thought they would have said, shut him down.
Yeah, I was going to say,
crash
it, burn up the pathogens. But they're going to go and do it. They're going to go and shoot these guys.
Shoot everybody or burn the fucking plane to the ground. Look at this here. Oh my god. Oh god.
So even though they were wearing the masks and all that semi-protective gear there, looks like it was bought in Poundland.
Yeah.
They're dead.
Yep. Ooh.
The gas mask thing is giving a more horror vibe, isn't it? Like it really is a bit more intimidating.
I do love a good squid burst though. So it's so good. I know.
And again,
it is giving it more horror movie vibes than war film.
I'm big on the music. There wasn't a lot of music in the last one, if I can remember correctly.
No, there wasn't. And very theatrical style music as well. Oh, here's our...
We'll call him Glenn.
Glenn or Glenda.
So where are we? Timeline. What do you think? Is this still part of the war, but they're hearing the stories? Or is
he's telling what's happened here.
Gotcha, yes.
There were 357 mini gruesomes. Wait.
No,
this is a recollection of the events that have taken place.
He's telling us
to
the
the
story.
Japanese government.
Wow. Okay. I mean, I'm starting to find more and more love for this, to be honest, of how he's approached it.
Yeah, I think probably we may have picked up on the time jumps if we had been watching it with
care.
Like properly, yeah. So this is that jump around's a bit confusing. However, I think I'm with it now.
Yeah, absolutely.
40 minutes into it.
Because the guy whose flashbacks with his girlfriend are kind of noticeable, obviously.
Yes, of course, yeah.
But that was just a wee bit caught me off guard.
Yeah, so we've gone back now for him to then address the rest of the troops.
Yeah, but I'm trying to...
They died gloriously in Mission. My God, I don't know about that, son.
No, I don't think they did. I'm trying to place who the guy who's telling the story is.
Yeah.
I can't visually picture him.
No, don't fucking breathe, man.
Don't fucking breathe. Him there.
Yeah,
something.
no,
that's
you're getting
Hinda.
upset.
That's Hinda. He was flying.
He was flying.
He was flying a plane. Yeah. teeth are pretty bad. Like
His teeth are shocking. I mean, I'm a chain smoker, but that's disgusting.
he's a cigarette smoker.
No, that's more like fucking
Cigars.
crack in the gums, like, or just complete lack
This
of
guy, so the friend,
toothbrushes.
the romantic, he looks
Yes,
quite like Jimmy Lee.
Very handsome.
Yeah. But he's quite similar to Jimmy Lee, who was the bad guy in a lot of God of Gamblers movies and other stuff, but also a kung fu star in his own right. That's a very sharp picture, though, isn't it? And this isn't even my 4K television. This is imagining what it's going to look like.
Yeah, regular HD TV.
Yeah.
Oh, is this a 4K player, but just on
No,
HDTV?
it's not. It's just a regular Blu-ray player.
But it's 4K restored, so it's going to look even better.
This one I
4K.
think is 2K restored.
Oh, okay.
I think we're on 2K with this one. Yeah, 2K restoration.
Not 4K upscale, no.
No. You mean the player or the disc?
No, it's the player 4K.
No,
4K
no, the
upscale?
player's just a...
No, you do have a 4K upscaler.
I have a 4K player in there
Mm.
and a 4K television, so I'm thinking that this will look even more spectacular.
Yeah. Wonder how long it took them to then get that.
Oh, here we go. Bam, motherfucker.
Oh, he's not hitting them. You can tell. It's not even connecting.
Well, that's a better angle.
Yeah, because the first one, he's not even slapping them. And he moved too
He
soon.
did move too soon.
Oh.
Fuck. Hi. His glasses, he got a slap. His glasses flew
Or
off.
maybe just the way he fucking moved his head. Or his the fingers caught the glasses or something.
Don't ruin the magic, Mark. He got
Sorry.
hit
Sorry,
for being a
dude.
bad
What did he do?
article.
Bad.
He
Like
just...
handsome article? Him?
He is. Oh, did his letter get found?
Mm-hmm.
So again, interesting that
Oh, Henda.
the slapping
Jesus.
scene here is with adults and not with children.
It's less shocking.
Yeah. I mean, if they all just ganged up on him, they could take
They
him
would
out.
just kill him, like, Jesus, I don't know why.
Stuff
they
him
don't.
under the bed.
Feed him to the rats.
So, yeah, we haven't seen a rat scene yet.
No, I haven't.
Have we? Or any animal scene?
No, apart from that thing that they pulled out of that dead animal
The
and then
muff?
injected the rabies guy.
Yeah.
But that was a dead animal. I couldn't quite tell even what it was.
I think it was a rat.
Mm.
A rat with
Oh,
rabies.
no. Emotional.
It is emotional, but this is what I said at the start. This is acted. This has definitely got stronger performances than the first one. But the first one felt more natural.
As a devil who abuses his men, is he referring to himself? And myself don't want what?
Yeah, to see you get punished.
He is referencing himself. At least he knows he's a devil.
He's the fucking devil. But they're so honourable. Like everything is about the empire.
Oh my god! I said this in the first commentary. It's all about honor. I mean, it's very much what Japan has been perceived in a lot of films, like honor and loyalty.
Well, do you know, I did read some interesting stories. When the Japanese war, or when the war was over, and they dropped.
Was his eye bloodshot? Was he
probably
slapped?
It probably was caused by the slapping, but a lot of soldiers and groups all splintered off, and didn't hear word that the war was over, and even though the Americans would fly over and drop leaflets telling how the Japanese had surrendered, they refused to believe it. They thought it was propaganda, and they just went into hiding. One guy was found 35 years later still believing that the war was on.
No.
Yeah. And then when he was eventually brought to, I think his old commander or someone was brought to him to make him believe that it was over. And only then did he return home and give his sword back to... It was fascinating stories.
Wow, that's
After I watched the first one,
Yeah.
then I kind of went and researched a lot of it. Fascinating though. Like
Okay,
a lot of them were like
I
that.
can't cope.
I can't cope. Nothing's happened. It's been cut, but yet it's just guys walking into a tent full of zombies.
Yeah.
They do look like oh my.
Oh, fucking Jesus.
They're all part of a chain gang. I mean, I'm going to be honest. I wouldn't even go into that tent.
I wouldn't. I'd be like, dude,
I'd be like, I'm going to wait outside here.
Uh-huh.
I'm a bit hot. Oh fuck! Let's make the pathogens 100 times stronger. Why not?
I love Japanese actresses, the way they get on.
Yeah. They're not quite Bollywood, but still.
No.
I do love you. Aww. Look at that wee lipstick.
I know. I think it's hideous.
You really haven't had anything nice to say about her since she's been on. Have you? Her hair's horrendous.
Her hair is horrendous.
Her lipstick's terrible.
She's beautiful.
Her
material,
the material's beautiful.
Her kimono's stunning.
Yeah.
Like, no doubt.
We did see a lot of that out there in rules of material that they would make it for you, and there was some gorgeous stuff.
You could have gone back with your own kimono.
I was going to say it really did want to get me into cross-dressing.
But men can wear kimonos too.
Yugatas.
Yugatas, sorry.
No, but the yugatas were quite not as colourful.
Yeah, but
what is he going to do to her?
What's happening here? This is cutting so weirdly.
Oh, Eiko's a nurse now?
Since when?
What the fudge? Oh, maybe it's in a different part.
Huh?
Oh, he's lying to her. He wants to dick her, and he's saying,
he does want to dick her.
You're
a watermelon.
Oh,
they're poisoning the watermelon.
Poisoning the watermelon with orange juice. I mean, that's a cool thing to put into it, right? Because somebody could eat it, and not get sick.
Yeah, exactly. For the sake of the film. Right in his dick.
Look, it's a bit of melon, mate. You don't know what's in it.
No, but that's the whole thing, that he knows fine rightly. What the fuck?
I know, but when you be starving, by this stage you'd be starving, you'd be like, fuck it, I may as well go out in a full stomach.
You'd want to die by this stage.
Oh, he's bleeding from the eyes.
Most
it's not the first time you've heard that.
No.
I know, it's not something I would do to somebody in a film, is put something around their eyes. Oh, I tell a lie, I did pull their eyeballs out.
Yes, you did. Oh god. This is more like fucking Night of the Living Dead than it is like, that was a bit pathetic.
Wee bit of Ebola syndrome in there, is there? Oh. I wonder will he try and recreate the...
Stunning shot.
Isn't it? I wonder will he try and recreate the prolapse scene?
This will be so interesting. Is he going to see
how far a bullet can go through?
Can go?
What do we get? Where do we get to?
Third.
Oh, we should have put bets on.
Yeah, we should have actually.
Fuck.
Shitball.
The fourth one's all. What?
I know, they're all...
What happened to me? He's disappointed that his bullet wasn't great.
Yeah. Next.
I would go with a rifle.
Christ,
he's got it. He's got a rifle.
Complete disregard for human life is just so shocking.
It is absolutely shocking.
Oi! Happy days.
5 is the sixth one.
I think he was hit. I mean, how many do you have left, dude?
There was many as they want.
Fuck. All of them?
It's like
all back to life again.
Pick a mix.
Let's see. Let's see it. It just looks like the same actors, like lined up again.
You said this in the last one. You can't be racist, Mark.
No, shut up. No, it genuinely looks like the right actors. Or the...
Do you know what the ones that they'd been taken away? I would have put them to the back.
Yeah, of course.
So you wouldn't.
Well, naturally, that's going to happen.
But did the bullets go through them? I don't know. It was kind of like just...
Look at John Boy in the back there.
Yeah. I mean, that restoration showing every blackhead on his face.
It is.
And also that blister
tear.
under his eye. Is it a tear? Oh, it's
Yeah,
a
it's
tear.
a tear.
Sorry, it wasn't moving there. It looked like a bit of skin. Yeah, so this is the part of the love triangle. This is the other him there. He's getting wider and wider.
And look at his eyes.
Look at his cheekbones.
I mean, it's really given me like the shadow villain.
Yes.
Black eyes, white face. This real kind of.
He's kind of handsome though, isn't he?
He is handsome.
Yeah, even in a creepy way. But he does look like he's been he's definitely got makeup on, for sure.
100%. It's the front shot that shows that there's definitely makeup on. That side shot makes him look more sunken in, but
yeah. I'm expecting a twist where romantic man, can't remember his name, kills him off in a massive samurai sword showdown. Keon?
Master Keon.
Master Keon from Gion. I mean, he's totally a Hong Kong action film villain.
Yeah. 100%.
Like, he has that look.
It's like Chinese Ghost Story. The way they did the makeup on like Hopping Vampires and stuff. This is what this is kind of like. That's the kind of makeup.
But again, I feel the restoration has brought that out more so.
Yeah.
Watching this on video.
In 1992. You weren't going to pick that up just as much.
No, but it would have also disturbed us more.
Oh my god, that would have been sensational to watch this on VHS, actually.
Right?
Yeah. That takes me back to like whenever I was a child and I was watching things on VHS and they genuinely traumatized me. Like Brain Dead. Like Brain Dead's not even a scary film, but watching that on VHS was so
amazing.
Grindhouse. It was like, oh my god, and that monkey scene in the beginning was enough to put me off.
Yeah.
That's these movies give me that kind of impact. It's like, ah!
I remember hiring Brain Dead on video.
Such a great movie.
It was phenomenal, and I remember thinking to myself, this guy's going to be huge one day, because that movie is incredible.
And
of course
he
was.
Was. But then he started making some bad films. Should never have done the Hobbit trilogy.
Oh, stop it. People wanted it. A few people.
No, we could have done one film.
I know one film would have been more than enough, but it was still beautiful. It just completes it, Could you imagine Peter Jackson making the Men Behind the Sun trilogy?
Yep. Because it would be way more blood splatter than this.
But if he went back to his roots, that's the thing.
Oh yeah, if he went back to his roots, even Frighteners, back to that.
Yeah.
It still would have been really cool.
Mm-hmm. I mean, I don't know if this kind of thing could be made today without it having to avoid particular gross scenes. It would certainly give a lot of the same drama and the same.
Look at that.
That is beautiful, isn't it?
Look at that water. That is stunning.
Yeah. It is gorgeous. I wonder where it was filmed.
This movie is let down by a very poorly scripted plot and some dreadful overacting. But it's made up by great lighting and
gorgeous
wonderful cinematography.
Yeah. I don't think it's too dreadful on the overacting. I think in comparison to what we were expecting, I think we were going to expect more natural grittiness, but this is performed.
Mm-hmm.
I like a good performer. Even that's
it's
beautiful.
Good scenery here, we agree.
Yeah.
It's beautiful scenery.
Yeah. But obviously they're in the depth of winter. There's Choi Hark. No, it's not. Mm-hmm. They're obviously in the depth of winter there, which is giving it even more. Like, I can't imagine if it was all leafy, it would look.
Oh.
It would fit the part. I feel that dead look. Oh. Yes.
Oh, here we go. Kung
Fucking
Fu.
right, big lad.
Everybody was Kung Fu fighting.
There we go. It's slightly offensive, but there we go.
Is it? Why was that cut?
I told you there'd be some Hong Kong action. Godfrey wouldn't let you down. Look at this.
Some weird cuts again.
Some weird cuts, but probably not true martial arts performers,
No.
which is why they needed to. But still nice. I mean, yeah, nice wee.
Oh, I thought they were getting sliced in half there.
Here, this is exciting.
Just gone very, like, almost wuxia.
I can't. Do you know this is why people aren't liking this movie?
Why? Because of this strange.
Because of this turn of events. But this is why.
Oh, and it's slashed.
This is why I love Hong Kong cinemas, because they blend genres.
Yeah. Oh, I'm all for genre blending. Yeah. Absolutely.
But
it's just so sporadic.
It is sporadic, and that's very, very true. Very true. But again, I suppose to the audience that they're making this for, that's nothing different.
No.
Whereas we're so used.
We're used to such that, linear storytelling. Yeah.
Right. Exactly. Oh, he does have eyes.
Of course he does.
Of course he does.
I think that's why people here
blind Japanese soldiers with black glasses. But it is because of that. The Western audience are ignorant to it because we are used to that, to the Hollywood way of filmmaking.
And then whenever like someone like, you know, Christopher Nolan did like Memento, people are like, what the fuck, this is so confusing. It's actually not a hard film to follow at all. It was just done backwards.
Yes, exactly.
So it was done. It was done in a non-linear fashion, but in a very linear fashion. And people were like, oh my god, I can't. It's so confusing.
Which reminds me, Friday night in sections back out in the cinema.
Oh god.
For one night only.
One night only.
Oh, did you hurt your little leg? Oh, Tenet. I hated Tenet so bad. But yes, I mean, but that's the thing, right? So you're getting a movie like Tenet.
Yeah.
And then it totally just didn't do it for me. But yet a movie like this I could watch again and again. To a point.
See, okay, so this is the thing. Do we genuinely enjoy films like Tenet? Or, like, because my favourite films, like, I watch Scream, Showgirls, Criminal Intentions,
Deep Blue Sea,
House of Wax. I watch all these, like, lower budget, fun films over and over again because...
Oh, he's helping the Chinese!
Because they're more fun to watch.
Yeah, absolutely.
I don't want my brain to be completely fried.
It's like
30 minutes into a film.
It's like Oppenheimer. I watched it. I liked it.
Yeah.
I'll never, ever, 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 ever need to lay eyes on it again.
Far too long for me to even go into it. Like
far too long, but it's just a movie that just doesn't call for you to come back to it. As beautiful as it was.
Yeah.
But something like this, I can put on and enjoy. Watch it again.
You can enjoy it.
Leave it another. Well, to a point. Leave it another. Maybe that's the wrong terminology. But leave it for another few years. Go back again and say, oh, yes, I forgot that happened, or this happened, or look at that old straight. Holy shit.
And we're back with Eiko now.
Oh, look, my goodness.
She looks far better.
She's going to get attacked as a Japanese.
Oh my god, she's taking sympathy on the Chinese. Is that what's happening here? Bastard.
I mean, I wouldn't be running down that street in that kimono.
No. That probably cost a fortune. And
wooden shoes. She's got
she's got flip-flops on.
Oh, Jesus, that's even worse. The place is soaking, covered in shit. But how authentic!
Yeah.
Like, it really is so
nice.
Incredible looking. Looks like the streets in Belfast in the 70s.
Oh my god, yes. And do you know what I was going to say? Do you remember, what was that movie we watched there a while back? The really, really...
Woman on the Run?
No. It was where we didn't do a commentary on it. It was one that you maybe watched that you were like, you need to watch this. And it was all done in like wee alleyways and
Limbo?
Serial kill.
Limbo?
Is that what
the
that
black
was?
and white one?
Yeah.
Yes, Limbo was phenomenal.
This is what this like vibes of like this like genuine authentic streets.
Yeah, I'm glad. I like where this is going because it's just not a straightforward murder movie. But then we've got to also look at how Is that
Shit.
her father?
She's just realised that her
Go.
is one of the...
Her what? Her boyfriend?
No, her father.
Her father
is working...
He's the doctor that was helping the Chinese?
Yes.
Yes.
And now he's been sentenced to death. She had no idea where he is. Taken away.
Shocking. Shocking that this kind of shit is still going on today in other countries. That's what's shocking. But we'll not see movies about those.
Of course we won't. Not for about 20 years.
No.
Because it's not the Americans.
So this is what I was going to say. Fuckers, the Germans and everything coming in now.
Christ.
You know, when the first one was made, which was only 4 years before this, there was clearly a change in filmmaking style. Now, yes, it's two different filmmakers, but one obviously grew up making movies in China. The other was working in Hong Kong with Shaw Brothers under very different pretenses and a whole different train of thought. So it would be fascinating to sort of look at both of their filmographies. But then again, Godfrey's would be about 5 times as long.
Yeah.
in terms of what he has worked on and made himself. But yeah, there's not a lot of love for this online, like on IMDb and stuff.
What's it's written on?
I think it's about 4.3 or something. Middle of the road, but still a lot of people sort of cheering on the first film more so.
Which I can completely understand.
Absolutely. Now here's my thought process on that. Had this, which it did come up as its title, it just came up as Laboratory of the Devil. It didn't come up as Men Behind the Sun 2.
Yeah.
So it theoretically isn't Men Behind the Sun 2.
No, it's Men Behind the Sun remade as Laboratory of the Devil.
And then Narrow Escape, the third part that we'll do next, is also from Godfrey Ho, and that would be his sequel.
Oh, he's trying to protect her.
I'm not even married yet.
What? I'm confused.
Oh. Oh. Is that Eco?
Yes.
Oh, she's pretending.
Oh.
She's pretending so she can get arrested and taken in.
Oh shit! Want to die? Take them away.
So she can find Papa, Papa-san.
Mama-san, Papa-san.
I mean, the references to so many other things for a commentary such as this is crazy.
I know.
Yeah, inhumane.
What?
The fact that he has
so
to
offended
I know. I'm just going to question what you just said there. We're being inhumane? Sorry, what?
Medical research, of course. It all comes down to medical research.
My word. So we talked about this, or I talked about this, not being remade today the same way it would be. And then we look at a film such as The 800, which was phenomenal.
Yes,
just fucking incredible film.
Yeah.
Now, there was tons of violence and blood in that, but it wasn't done in the same way.
No, because it was very representative of fact and what it would really be like to be in war.
Absolutely. There was certain scenes when the Japanese came face to face with the Chinese that there was murder.
I don't like when this grainy shit comes up because I know what's coming. Holy balls.
Holy balls. Oh. I love this. Oh.
What?
And why cut this?
Oh, because of that. See, this I can totally handle.
Yeah, it's not like... And why... I don't understand why this would have been cut.
This is like a slasher movie.
Pretty much. I thought it was going to be a bit worse.
So die. I thought all his guts were going to fall out.
He's just timing how long he's... Yeah, 1 minute, 10 seconds.
Well,
70 seconds to die.
That's not as quick as
he's like, he could do it quicker.
Yep. Just lop his fucking head off next time. Sure.
Interesting though.
What?
The sword is not a biological weapon.
It is not.
Maybe that was just for fun.
Oh she's there. Oh, shitballs. It's a very odd film.
It does have odd moments.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't say I'm disappointed in it though. There's still a lot of beautiful stuff to enjoy.
There's a lot of real beauty in it, yes. However, I'm not gripped in the same nature that I was with the first one.
And I didn't expect to be, if I'm being honest.
I kind of expected to be much more horrified. apart from...
I did think there would be more horror.
Are we stopping?
Nope.
Oh,
I'm just
checking?
Checking my battery.
Just checking your batteries.
Because if I don't, and we keep talking and the battery cuts out.
I was really... the first one I was exceptionally gripped by.
Yes.
Because of that real kind of authenticity
Well, it was also incredibly shocking.
It was massively shocking. Now, I have to say, this film has not shocked me from that first woman being cut up.
No.
Not like the first movie shocked me.
Oh, absolutely.
Her getting cut up was like, that was fucking really intense and disgusting. But I'm not quite... I haven't quite felt the same level of like,
no,
as I did with the first one.
Absolutely not. But I'm not, I have to say I'm not wholly disappointed.
I have to say I'm a little.
A little. Just a little.
Well, I kind of expected more.
Yeah.
Maybe. Beautiful shot.
It is gorgeous. I thought Godfrey would have pushed the boat out.
Yes, I did too. I really thought he was going to take this to the next level.
We're getting teasers of what could be, and then it's like...
what could potentially come in Narrow Escape as well.
Well, that's true.
We haven't watched it yet, so we don't know.
That's going to be another first-time watch.
Yeah.
But I'm really hoping that, as I said before, Massacre Video go down the road of releasing the fourth part, so that we can see...
It'd be really interesting to watch that, actually, so after watching
absolutely
all three.
Have you seen my nipple?
I know. It's like...
that
we didn't see the prisoners getting walks in the first one.
No, we didn't.
They're treating them a little bit more.
Maybe
like
they need them to be a bit fit.
Shit.
Oh,
there she is. Quickly.
Jeez, them goggles were tight, weren't they? Look at the marks on them.
Okay, no, your glasses did not give you fucking that kind of vision. They just pour the pathogens all over himself. Yeah. What a bell end. Oh, God, that was...
that was totally fucking stupid.
1, 2, 3. Worst. Is this her dad?
It's her dad.
Is it her dad? Yeah. Oh, fuck, shit.
He's a goner.
Oh, you think so?
Oh. It's him. He keeps yelling your name. That's unfortunate. What a cruel twist of fate.
Yeah.
Seeing your daughter and then kind of killing yourself there by accident.
Yeah.
We had another cutscene here.
What's this?
So, yeah, this is definitely another insert. The quality
that was definitely another insert, yeah.
Interesting. Well, it's a bit late.
You're just breathing.
Yeah, just dump a lick in his cheek. Oh, he's gonna think. Oh, yeah, he's gonna think they did this to him.
Go and rescue Eco. She's a log here. Yep. She sure is.
I would love to know the
moment. Give me Super Sentai there, but
yeah, I did. I love to know where it was shot. There's some really, really nice
locations.
Really nice locations.
She looks far better without that fucking ghastly makeup on.
Yeah.
Look, beautiful woman. Is that her?
That's her.
Oh, fuck your ma. Please don't.
I don't know her. I mean, they're definitely looking after their prisoners a bit
better than they were in the first one. Yeah.
Oh, here he goes.
go.
Told you. Yeah.
Ooh.
Bandy! Oh.
I thought he was going to shit her clean through the chest there for a second.
What?
Bitch, move!
Oh, for dear's sake.
Fuck my entire life. Stop shouting the name! Run to him!
We need a bit of melodrama before she goes down.
Before she gets fucking shot in the tit or something.
Oh, she did it. She made it.
I thought he was going to shit her back. So it did.
Oh, shit. Sorry.
Oh my god, oh you.
Aww. Well, I mean, that's, you know, it's a nice wee finish to their story, isn't it? So far.
Ben saved me.
Ben saved me. Where have you been? Where have you been?
In the bin.
Fuck, he came out like a bullet
He
there.
did.
Didn't he?
Jesus Christ, he wasted my time. Uh-oh.
So, I wonder, is this leading up to Narrow Escape, perhaps?
Oh, maybe because there's not much left on this show.
No,
There's
no,
only
no.
about 10 minutes, so
If
okay.
Could be a Narrow Escape.
We find out that one of the women logs is Japanese. Stupid mistake.
And again, kind of a twist on, do you remember in the first one they tried to sneak away?
Yeah, the Chinese
boy.
yeah.
Yeah.
And then he ended up dying in the end. I think remember that big thing through his throat. Yeah, there
No.
we are.
Not anymore. Papa is gone.
That was an ambush.
Wasn't it?
Sorry, I didn't mean to scream like that.
Fuck, it
Just
hurt
took
my
me by
ears.
surprise. Fuck, there's a lot of them.
But there's a lot of them. But again, I'm more captivated by the sets here. I want to know,
Yeah.
like, there's some really cool places.
It's like kind of action film. Oh my god, Battle Royale! I'm totally getting.
Right?
Yeah.
But also, this big guy, you see the guy...
What's the one? Is it Cure, or what's the one where they're all the school kids have to like run away before they get... Ah! Oh my god!
Tag?
Yes, that was brilliant
Tag
film.
was incredible, yes. But look at... Oh, fuck me. Ribbit! Yeah!
Oh, we did.
And they cut it. Oh! Fuck me.
Ah!
Oh!
Fuck!
Jesus, now we know why that was cut.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-oh, they're all fucked. Oh shit.
Again, we're going Hong Kong action movie. Here we go.
Yes, here we come. Kids, I'd stay back. Like, go to the back.
Yeah.
You're less likely to die. Let's be real here.
But you know, fair play to them. We didn't see this in the first one.
Not at all.
The
Because it
prisoners
never actually happened.
No.
That's fine.
This is historic fact. I know.
No, this is like pure like movie madness.
Oh Jesus!
If any of these fuckers think they're getting through this,
Handa and
why are they
Iko
not
are
shitting?
because they just
They had guns in their hands. Fucking shit, the bastards. Like, yeah, okay, you lift up the gun. Of course.
they're not going anywhere.
Oh my god! Did Iko just? Oh shit! And Handa.
And Ben.
Fuck! And Ben.
Well, that's a lovely shot. Look
Ben's
at
gonna
that.
be in a bag.
Wow. Dutch angle and everything on it.
Yeah.
He's all.
Is he singing after he's just been shot multiple times?
No, I don't think it's him. I hope it's not him singing. It just. Well, you know what? I wouldn't put it past him.
I don't know why they didn't start shooting the minute they came out of that corridor. They should have started firing at that.
But they were simple peasants, and they probably didn't know how to work a gun. They had knives on the end of it, so they were probably thinking, if we get close enough, we'll give him a wee poke.
Sure.
Monster.
Oh, he's not singing, but he's certainly living through the song here.
He is.
One
indeed.
last hurrah.
I like they have a heroic Japanese soldier in it.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. The Japanese are portrayed much more favourably
Yeah,
here
yeah,
than
yeah.
in the first one.
For sure.
Ben's breathing though.
Here, there's your fucking boyfriend. Turn round. Worry about Ben.
And, that's it.
Give
welcome
him a
back.
hand. Die in each other's arms, and then that would be a nice wee.
Just die in your arms tonight.
Oh, there we go. Oh, it's so cliche, but I like it. Yeah. Again, you know, a lot of these movies are products of their time.
Yeah. How many American films have you ever seen, like the hero and the heroine die at the end? Not very often.
Not very often. No, definitely not.
Oh, Handa, are you fucking joking me,
yes.
mate? There's no way.
Go for it, big lad. Up. Shoot one at least.
Go on, chop his fucking head off.
Oh, he's not. He's gonna stab him.
Just what? He's taking you so long, you absolute.
Let him get in there. Oh.
Ah! We knew that was coming. Told you.
Oh Jesus, wept.
Christ above. Handa just got his head handed to him.
Keep rolling.
Rolling.
Keep.
I swear to God, there's no alcohol being consumed or anything else.
Oh, well, he's told the story.
He's told the story. He's now leaving. And feels like he can return to society a better person.
But who was he?
He
he was the one there that looked away.
Oh!
Well, bugger me. That was the one that looked disappointed when Handa got his head taken off.
Yes.
That's who he was. Friend of the hand. That was a bit of a shock.
It's very like Tolstoy, Anna Karenina ending here. Like,
yeah.
It's like, oh, right in the head? Didn't even notice that happened. Oh.
What a shame. I mean, a lovely ending, but what a shame that he got shot.
Yeah, everyone died here.
Look at that house.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Oh, and there we go.
And that's the end.
That is it. Well, that was certainly a different...
It was different.
Watch to the first one.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to be honest, I don't think we'll ever see a movie again like the first one, unless the fourth one is quite like the first one, but I don't think we'll ever see
Which we don't have, which is like...
Massacre Video, let's go. Give us...
We need it.
Part 4, please. But yeah, I mean, I still liked it. But
it had its moments, but
I have a lot more flavour of Hong Kong cinema in my blood, and I feel that there was things in that I could see past because it is a Hong Kong movie. I did,
yeah.
And Godfrey Ho.
Felt much more like an action film than
it definitely had certain
an action
elements.
and horror film than a war film. So
yes, it definitely had more elements of a Hong Kong action piece.
Yeah.
But definitely not a total disappointment by any means. Anyway, that's us done with Men Behind the Sun 2, Laboratory of the Devil. I think it should drop the Men Behind the Sun 2 title.
It should?
It should, yeah. It should. I think if it was just Laboratory
it's certainly
of the
not
Devil.
A sequel of, it's more of a remake of the first, but it's Laboratory of the Devil, I think.
It's a new vision from Godfrey Ho. Not new anymore, it's 30 years old.
I was going to say.
Jeez. But it still looks amazing. That print is gorgeous. I
have to say, I've never quite seen movies like this before in my life. Like, I've been quite shocked by films before, but these films are really next level.
They are indeed.
Like this, yeah.
But how amazing! I don't know if we're going to get more grossness in part 3, but we will be back next. I hope so. We will be back next week with Men Behind the Sun 3: A Narrow Escape. Yes.
Yeah.
Yay. Toodaloo.
I just do what you tell me to do.
A cup of tea and a few biscuits.
Absolutely.
Cheerio, bye.
This is really that's. Oh, bye.
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 What's wrong with the pillow?
It's got all these wee bits coming.
So thank you once again for watching another video here on Invincible Asia. Don't forget you can check out hundreds of others here on the channel. You can also show your continued support by heading over to my new merch store or by checking out invincibleasia.com, where you can read my full movie reviews and follow me on Instagram @InvincibleAsia. Until next time though, enjoy your Kung Fu and I will see you soon.